Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and revolutionary topics of our time, Bitcoin. It's much more than just a digital currency. It's a philosophy that could reshape the very foundations of society. Whether you're a crypto enthusiast or someone who's just curious about the buzz, stick around because today we're talking about how Bitcoin is not just changing finance, but could redefine the concept of wealth itself. 1. What is Bitcoin? Let's start with the basics. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency created in 2009 by an anonymous figure known as Satoshi Nakamoto. Unlike traditional money, Bitcoin operates without central authorities like banks or governments. Instead, it uses blockchain technology, a public distributed ledger that records all transactions across a network of computers, ensuring transparency and security. This decentralized system means no single entity has control over Bitcoin, offering a revolutionary alternative to traditional centralized financial systems. One of Bitcoin's most unique features is its fixed supply. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. This scarcity, combined with increasing demand, makes Bitcoin a potential store of value similar to gold. New Bitcoins are created through a process called mining, where computers solve complex mathematical problems to validate transactions and add new blocks to the blockchain. However, as more Bitcoin is mined, the process becomes progressively more difficult, making it harder to create new coins over time. Bitcoin's significance lies in its ability to empower individuals financially. It is borderless, permissionless, and accessible to anyone with an internet connection, offering an alternative to traditional banking systems, especially for those in countries with unstable currencies or limited banking services. By decentralizing control of money, Bitcoin is seen as a form of financial freedom that isn't vulnerable to government policies or economic instability. 2. The philosophy of Bitcoin. Now that we know what Bitcoin is, let's dive into the heart of what makes it so revolutionary, the philosophy behind it. Bitcoin's philosophy is rooted in decentralization, which challenges the centralized control of traditional financial systems. In our current setup, banks and governments control the flow of money, but Bitcoin removes these middlemen, giving individuals direct control over their wealth. With Bitcoin, users don't need permission from a bank or government to send or receive money. It empowers people to act as their own bank. This shift in financial power is particularly important in regions where banking services are limited or unreliable. Another core principle of Bitcoin is financial sovereignty. Unlike traditional currencies, which can be manipulated through inflation or government policies, Bitcoin has a fixed supply of 21 million coins, making it immune to inflationary pressures. It offers a way to protect wealth from economic instability and government interference, as no one can seize or freeze Bitcoin. This gives people complete ownership of their financial future, offering a form of wealth that can't be easily manipulated by outside forces. Lastly, Bitcoin operates in a trustless and permissionless system. In the traditional financial world, trust in banks and intermediaries is essential, but Bitcoin eliminates this need by using cryptography and a transparent public ledger. Anyone, anywhere in the world, can use Bitcoin without requiring approval from a central authority, making it accessible to billions of people globally. This borderless and inclusive nature of Bitcoin has the potential to reduce financial inequality and bring more people into the global economy. 3. How Bitcoin is redefining wealth. Now let's dive into one of the most exciting aspects of Bitcoin, how it's redefining wealth. Bitcoin is redefining wealth by creating a form of digital and borderless currency that exists independently of traditional financial systems. Unlike physical assets like gold or property, Bitcoin exists entirely in the digital realm, making it accessible to anyone with an internet connection. This borderless nature allows Bitcoin to be transferred across the world instantly, bypassing the limitations and fees associated with traditional banks and financial institutions. As global economies become more interconnected, Bitcoin offers a revolutionary way for individuals to hold and transfer wealth across borders with ease. A key aspect of Bitcoin's appeal is its ability to act as a hedge against inflation. Traditional currencies can lose value over time due to inflation, especially when governments print more money. In contrast, Bitcoin has a fixed supply of 21 million coins, making it deflationary by design. As demand for Bitcoin grows and supply remains capped, its value has the potential to increase over time. This makes Bitcoin an attractive store of value, much like gold, especially during periods of economic uncertainty. Perhaps one of the most transformative features of Bitcoin is its ability to create wealth without permission. In the traditional financial system, access to wealth often depends on gatekeepers like banks, brokers, and governments. With Bitcoin, individuals don't need permission to store or transfer wealth, giving them full control over their financial assets. This permissionless nature makes Bitcoin a powerful tool for financial inclusion, particularly for those in underbanked regions. By offering transparency and ownership, Bitcoin allows individuals to take control of their wealth in a way that traditional systems cannot. 4. Bitcoin's impact on society. Now, let's take a look at the broader picture: Bitcoin's impact on society. Bitcoin is having a profound impact on society by disrupting traditional financial systems and introducing decentralized alternatives. By eliminating the need for banks and intermediaries, Bitcoin empowers individuals to manage their wealth independently and access financial services through decentralized finance (DeFi). It is transforming industries like remittances by offering faster, cheaper cross-border transactions and creating new opportunities for people in developing countries who lack access to traditional banking services. In addition to financial empowerment, Bitcoin is challenging the way governments control money. In countries with unstable economies or hyperinflation, Bitcoin provides a safe haven for citizens to protect their wealth. Its decentralized nature and fixed supply make it immune to inflationary policies, offering an alternative to government-backed currencies. Bitcoin's rise also raises questions about government monetary policies and shifts financial power from centralized authorities to individuals. Beyond finance, Bitcoin is reshaping privacy, freedom, and digital sovereignty. It offers a way to conduct transactions without revealing personal information, appealing to those concerned about financial surveillance and censorship. By enabling anonymous transactions and bypassing economic restrictions, Bitcoin provides individuals with greater control over their money and data. This movement towards decentralization and digital autonomy could fundamentally change how global economies operate and how wealth and power are distributed in the digital age. 5. What the future holds for Bitcoin. Let's look forward. What does the future hold for Bitcoin? The future of Bitcoin appears promising, with mainstream adoption growing as major corporations and financial institutions begin to recognize it as a legitimate asset. Companies like Tesla and MicroStrategy have integrated Bitcoin into their balance sheets, while payment platforms such as PayPal have made it easier for everyday users to buy, sell, and hold Bitcoin. Additionally, countries like El Salvador have adopted Bitcoin as legal tender, paving the way for its acceptance in everyday transactions. The potential for Bitcoin to become a widely recognized medium of exchange hinges on overcoming challenges related to regulatory clarity, technological advancements, and societal trust. Institutional investment is another critical factor influencing Bitcoin's trajectory. As hedge funds, pension funds, and major financial institutions increasingly invest in Bitcoin, it is gaining legitimacy as a long-term asset. The introduction of Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs, facilitates traditional investors' access to Bitcoin without requiring direct ownership. This growing involvement from institutional players could stabilize Bitcoin's price over time and lead to its deeper integration into the global financial system, allowing it to evolve from a speculative asset to a more stable form of digital wealth. Technological advancements will also play a vital role in Bitcoin's future, particularly regarding scalability and energy efficiency. Solutions like the Lightning Network aim to address Bitcoin's current limitations in transaction speed and cost, enabling it to be used for everyday transactions at scale. Meanwhile, The regulatory landscape will significantly impact Bitcoin's adoption and usage, with governments worldwide striving to balance innovation with consumer protection. As regulatory clarity emerges, Bitcoin could become more widely accepted, paving the way for a decentralized global economy that fosters financial inclusion and empowers individuals around the world. So whether you're investing in Bitcoin, using it for transactions, or just exploring the philosophy behind it, one thing is clear: Bitcoin is more than just digital money. It's a revolutionary idea that challenges the status quo of wealth, power, and financial freedom. And in doing so, it could change society forever. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more deep dives into the future of money and society.